Hello everybody and welcome to something different here today. We have some Star Wars Battlefront beta and today is the last day of the beta actually. So I decided to get some footage from Hoth, which is by far my favorite level on this beta. And we start out with the rebels here, and I'm generally not a very good first person shooter, so for me the majority of my kills is gonna come from flying and driving vehicles, I guess. But I've gotten sort of the hang of it, and right now I'm frantically running around just getting my ground here, and I can see someone shooting at me there, and I'm probably gonna die. But that's okay. I sneak away and I get blown up by a TIE fighter from the air. This is funny. So next live, I guess I get shot down right away by an ATST. So that's a great start. I thought I was like, wow, that's great footage so far of me dying. But I don't think I have one kill yet. But that's the first kill I get. It was kind of easy. The guy just walked up to me and I pulled the trigger on him there. So right now the uplinks need to be activated and we get shut down from very far away. Now we get to take our revenge on the same guy that shot us, but then we get shot again by a friend of his, so that's a quick live as well. So we're only getting warmed up here, I guess. I just started up the beta on this part, and but don't expect any increase in skill from this, or at least not a lot. I decided to man this turret because the walkers were vulnerable, so I decided to start shooting at it with this turret because it's a lot stronger than the dinky weapons I have. You see a TIE fighter flying above us. Sadly, that's the bombing run done. So that's only a little sliver of his health, sadly. But we are at a uplink, so we can activate it right away. And as you can see an icon right in front of us, that means we can get inside a vehicle. In this case a A-wing, which is the, well, the worst of the two, I guess. Right, so no enemy flying. Oh, there's a TIE fighter, so let's intercept him, or at least try. So this is some good old dog fighting in the air, and I kind of like it. The only thing I don't like is that you have to fly. You're playing with the right stick while you have to use throttle with the left stick. And I am very much used to using a left stick to steer, and you can't change it in this beta either. Hopefully in the final game you can, because I do like this dogfighting. It's reminding me of Star Fox. You get shot there. So we engage the shield there, so we do a barrel roll, Slippy style, or Peppy style. And we managed to shake off that fighter, I believe. So we have another fighter. There's still a missile lock on us, so again evasive actions right across the floor or ground. Still enemy fighter. We engage the shield, go for a loop-de-loop there, and then a barrel roll to get out of his markers. And there we have a TIE fighter, close, very close. Just getting our ground here, but we're starting to take shots at these guys as well instead of just evading, which is good. We're almost dead, but that doesn't yeah, keep us away from trying to get at these guys. So barrel rolling again, engaging our shields. You can see these guys flying up at us. Very close. This guy doesn't know where I am. We had a lock that couldn't engage. So many TIE fighters. Oh man. Let's hope we get a lock this time. Yes, that's one down. Right, let's try the missiles. Nice, there you go, that's another bogey. Oh, we almost got the bogey number 3. He has a little sliver of health left. Let's try to get a lock on him. Come on, can do it. Use the force. Lock on and gotcha. There we go. So yeah, the flying part is the most fun for me. Really reminds me of Star Fox. And I'm sure if I can fly this with a left stick, you can see a lot more tricks from me in the flight parts. I'm not sure if I'm buying this game though, because it's quite steep and it is more geared towards the shooting part. But that's another bogey. More kills from me, I guess. Defending the skies of Hoth here. Try and get some ground support there for my buddies, since we're not in a dogfight right now because we shot down all the enemy planes. There's 2 more, but I believe our run is almost over here because we're running out of life here, and 2 bogeys is a pretty hard thing. So we tried to engage the walker here, but yeah, we got caught up from behind there. The guy in the TIE fighter shut us down. So pretty good run, but we're back on the ground now in the base, so we're trying to make our way out, hopefully not get shot down as we exit this base, because that's really sucky. Right, let's just make sure there's no one waiting on us outside. There we go. The walker is exposed once again, so we man the turret, try to get some shots in on the walker. And it's already gone, but regardless, don't know why, but I keep shooting it. But then I exit the turret, of course, because it's quite useless now, and we have to run down very far. But there's some snowtroopers waiting for us, but we get shot from the behind actually. Okay. Well, we're in the ditches now. This is the final part of the level, which goes by pretty quickly, I must say.
Uplink station engaged.
And there's 2 more uplink stations that we have to defend here, but the hardest part of the level for rebels, because there's very much open space, and yeah, you get shot down a lot by AT-ATs, planes, starfighters, I guess. And also by the big ones in the back, the AT-ATs themselves. We can see a icon for a snow speeder here, so that could be our little saving grace. We keep running to the ditch just to make sure we can activate it safely. So it's time to man the snow speeders and try to bring an AT-AT down, and it's a very hard thing to do. But right now we aren't able to do anything because the AT-ATs still have their shields up, which is kind of fake if you ask me, because you should be able to use those tow cables regardless of them having the shields, because you're just wrapping a cable around their legs, making them trip. But anyways, right now we have some bogeys here, but we only have a laser on this speeder, so there's not much we can do in regards to defending ourselves or attacking. These speeders aren't really meant for that task. They're more meant for repelling these AT-ATs as soon as their shields go down, so we can wrap their legs in tow cables. So the TIE fighters are kind of crashing themselves. I don't know why they are doing that, but I'm fine with it. We try to give a little air support here, but it's very hard to aim down and keep the speeder in the air at the same time. We get shot there, so we speed up a little bit. Right, so we get shot down a little bit here by a freaking AT-AT. So we decide to do a harakiri, I guess, or a kamikaze. But yeah, sadly, nothing we can do there in that run. Yeah, those snow speeders. I hope for when they release the real game, or let's say the final game, that the rebels do have a little bit more chance of actually succeeding. So here we see another speeder icon. This time we go over the hump and the right away activated, because the Y-wings are coming as well, so we get a chance at a little run here. So we're going to go for the one on the left. So deploying our tow cables here, keep the vehicle level. I didn't know what to do here, but I was missing there, sadly. Then we get shot again. So I'm gonna try for one more run here, hopefully. But we get shot down by the TIE interceptor, but he crashes himself too, like an idiot that he is, which is fun. That's actually the end of the rebel run. Right, so now it's time to play for the other side of the card, which is the Empire, which in this beta are kind of overpowered because they tend to win every match. At least the ones I've been in. And I've played for about 4 hours, a little more, 5 hours. Not the longest, but I've grown to the maximum rank, so I've been able to unlock the best gun. Not in this match actually, but for the beta, the one that you unlock at level 5 is really good, because it's like a rapid fire gun, like the guy on the left has it. Mine shoots a little slower than that, so I can't even kill the guy in the turret, as you can see, because he kills me with a couple of shots, and my gun even overheats almost there, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm not the best at shooters, so don't expect a lot from me on foot. But I'm just here to show every, let's say, gameplay thingy that you can see here in this. This guy missed. I'm just here to show you like gameplay from, let's say, the on foot action, which is obviously what you see the most there. I'm just shooting at random, I don't know why. There's someone there. I'm also trying to get in as many vehicles as I can, obviously, but also just showing some on foot action, because it's the biggest part of the game. And it's what you're gonna spend the most time on. This is really cool. I like this shield. Like when the lasers hit it. See a lot of little rebels there. I think I shot one there, which is good. I decided to go back into my bubble. And the thing is with shooters, for me, I don't have that eye where I can see the guys right away from a distance. So by the time I see them, they have already spotted me and aimed at me. The first couple of bullets, at least, I guess. And then for me, it's just a matter of having to compensate for that. But right now, I've got the nice turret gun. I can start playing a little shooting gallery here, which is fun. Some rebels there. Can shoot. Very not good at it, as you can see. Oh, there's one. Keeps jumping. So annoying. I'll just help cover my fellow snow troopers here. It's very cool to play as snow troopers, I have to say, because they're badass. It's personally one of my favorite type of, let's say, clone trooper. I like the sand troopers as well, since of the cause of the camouflage. But these guys, I don't know. They just had their helmet designs has something to it. There's also some very cool upgrade here. I don't have it, and I don't think I will ever unlock it myself. I have played with it because I had a partner that had already unlocked it in another match, not this one. But it's like a rocket pack, and you can make like moon jumps with it, which is pretty cool. And once again, get shot down by a automatic turret, as you can see, which I couldn't see myself, but it saw me, and that was enough. You tend to spawn at a lot of the same spots, but as the map moves more towards the generator, obviously the spots where you will spawn and where the battle takes place will also change. You're not going to be on this hill forever, for instance. Since there's 6 different spots where the rebels can call in Y-wings, and if they and there's 2 for each area of the map, I guess. So you move to 3 specific zones where there's each a set of 2 of the transmitters that give a lockdown signal on the AT-ATs. But like I said, the rebels are a little outclassed. What they should do is a little fine-tuning, I guess. Maybe make the armor for the AT-AT a little less powerful, so that you can kill it more or quicker. But what I've also heard is that there are some weapons that aren't in this beta that can cause a lot of damage to walkers, specifically the AT-AT, of course. And once you would unlock that as a rebel, then those AT-ATs will go down a little bit quicker. And then it will be very much like, for instance, now there's like 4 of those bombers coming, or yeah, I guess 4, 5 even. But the thing is that they don't do a lot of damage, and it should be like that. There shouldn't be any that there should be sort of a punishment to it, I guess. Like the Empire, of course, is strong and overpowered, but there should be a chance for at least 1 walk to go down in a match. Make it a little more, let's say, close. Because of course there's a few laying there, but it's just for show, because they were already laying there when we started the match. So right now we're in a TIE fighter, which is also very nice. Can't believe I ignored that Y-wing, because I could have shut it down. But it didn't show up as an enemy for me. So and there's another Y-wing, but I decided to just go in and give a little ground support to guys below, because there's a lot of rebels there. And there needs to be a little crowd control every now and then. And there's another Y-wing, but he flies away already. So for now, no bogeys, but there's one actually locked down on me right away because he has more attention to the AT-AT. We shot him down pretty easily. So there's the next uplink, so that means that the map is shifting to the next part, so zone number 2. That means the walkers have reached a certain part of the map. By that time we all go to different activation zones. One is inside the base, which is very hard to get into or let's say get out of. So it's a good place where the rebels could technically get a lot of bomb drops from. So here we have some bogeys on our tail. Actually they're A-wings this time. They are a little quicker than the X-wings, I have to say. X-wings, I do love to fly them, but they aren't really useful in this part, at least this level, because they are quite big and not really maneuverable in this tight area either. They're more space oriented, I guess. And there we go, we get killed, but they kill him at the same time, I guess. And in this level they can tend to get shot down pretty quickly. I have more maneuverability in A-wing, and I guess the A-wing also has a higher survivability because both X-wing and the A-wing have a shield that you can pretty much not spam, but it has a pretty fast cooldown on it. And the shield helps with damage from, of course, the lasers that get shot at you. So now we get the other vehicle from the Empire, which is the AT-ST Walker. It's also a nice carnage bringing machine. It's like stuff like the rebels don't have these things, they only have the planes really. So they don't have really a means of defending against these, let's say, overpowered walkers. But I don't believe they did in the movie either, so that kind of makes sense. So now we are a little bit in the midst of fire, but it's okay. Get some nice kills here. We shoot that cannon down. There's even more rebels jumping out of the base. Now that I look back at it, there were two jumping with a jetpack over the cliff. There's one more. That's okay, we just concentrate our fire on the inside of that canyon and then try to get some cover from the other walker, because he really can't be hit, so you can just stand behind him. And someone else shooting at us, I guess. I don't know where. There's another one of our buddy walkers coming. I think there can only be two walkers in the field at the same time, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. That's just from observation and playing it myself. And yeah, those turrets are pretty strong. What I also found out in some cases, that if you aim with this game, that sometimes the laser goes below where your rectangle is, especially if you're in the bigger walkers. I don't know why that is, but it's not going into the dot, let's say. There's a more snow rebels there coming at me. Somehow they get killed by one of my buddies, I guess. I throw down a grenade. It can't be my explosion, but that's okay. So we're right outside that cave again, where we just gave cover. And there's one of my AT-ST buddies that we just saw walking up behind us. So that's a guy taking the TIE fighter, which is kind of bummy, but we already saw that, so that's okay. And we get a nice turret that we can set down and make shoot at the entrance of the cave there. So there you go, every rebel is coming out of there like a mouse out of a little hole. We can shoot them down like them mice exterminators. Video is kind of getting long, I can see that already, because we're getting past 23 minutes, but that's okay. Hopefully you guys get a good impression from a match from both sides of the field. I am just waiting for someone to get out of there, because I knew someone was just going to. And I am expecting someone else to come out as well, so let's wait a few more seconds, I was thinking, and can see a little laser there already, and then we can see a person. So let's hope we can get some damage there. Let's see, the rectangle was red, I think we got him. So we get shot by a missile, and then I got killed by myself for some reason, but I don't believe I did. Or the AT-AT stepped on me, that could be the case as well. After I got shot by the missile, that is. So this is the last part again, with the big white field, which is, and the trenches. I think this part is quite hard to play, because there's no cover around you, you can get shot from any angle, and let's just say it's quite, well, things like this, he walks quite close to me, so I just wait for him for a second, because that's just asking to be shot down by two persons at the same time. There comes a rebel shooting us in the face again. But for now, I have to say my first match was the best, especially the A-wing part. I have to say I shot down like 4 or 5 people. But right now we are going to be in the most overpowered vehicle on the field, which is the AT-AT itself. I don't have to steer it, the only thing I have to do is shoot with it, because it will move on its own. And like I said, you can see it right now, we can shoot, but the laser will shoot down a little bit lower than where I'm aiming, especially at longer distances. And as long as the rectangle goes red, I'm fine. So we're just going to make a little bit of damage here. And the view is nice as well, we can see those generators from here as well. I reckon the AT-AT could shoot them down already, but that's not part of the game yet. And the best thing about the AT-AT is what you're gonna see right now. I am all little messing around with it a little bit because I'm trying to find a place where I can do this the best. But I decide for this spot because the timer is running out. I only have 15 seconds left in this thing. So it's time for a aerial attack. You will see that in a second. There you go. And this is the classic AT-AT cannons. The sound of it is just awesome. It's like straight from the movies in my opinion. So let's watch the AT-AT part, and as you can see the whole path is blue right now. So it seems like victory is almost upon us, and our AT-ATs are barely scratched, as you can see. So yes, in my opinion it could be a little more, let's say, intense, because this is just, let's see those rebels coming out from the same spot again. They just don't have a chance. There goes Vader, as you can see. It's just a little ownage on them. So yeah, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit different than usual video. Also, I have a F1 live season video uploaded. You can see a speeder there, but he was too late. And the victory is the Empire. I know it's correct to the movies, obviously, but we didn't see any evacuation though. Anyways, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!